Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Made by Mackenzie, where we're doing kind of a lot of different things this week. We've got a market coming up, we have a few things that need to be shipped out, a few new makes, so let's get into today's video. Okay, so I have a market for this upcoming Saturday. This will be my first half day market. Most of my markets are from 9 to 4, somewhere around there, but this one will be my first that's from 10 to 2. So just half day in the middle of the day. It's not that far away from me, so I mean, we'll see what happens. I don't know if I'm gonna do a ton of prep for it, because at my last market I didn't sell a ton of stuff. I will, re-prep my dragons, which we'll talk about in just a moment. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do that. And then I'm also debating whether or not to have my full setup or only bring some of my items. I don't know. I kind of hate the thought of not bringing something and that someone could have wanted it and it would have sold. So I don't like that feeling, but I also don't really want to do my full setup for only, 4 hours. I don't know. I probably will do my full setup just because that's me. I don't know. But I'm also thinking maybe I just not bring as much duplicate items. For example, I have 3 of those small Pikachus. Maybe I only bring one of those small Pikachus or something like that. And those small turtles, I usually have 2 of each color. So maybe only bring 1 of each color for the rainbow, the sunflower, the pastel one, something like that. So still kind of thinking about that. We'll see what happens. But one of the things that I made was I bought the little baby Della the Duck pattern, and I don't know about this pattern yet. This one was the first kind of run through of it. It felt like it took me a long time to make. I mean, honestly, I think it was done in under an hour, but it felt like it took so long. I don't know. And then the bow, I don't like the worsted weight look, and so I tried to use the Hobie Honey Bunny, and I did alter the headband to make it work better with the Hobie Honey Bunny. So I did 3 stitches across, and then I double crocheted it until I got it to the length that I wanted. It is really cute, but it's kind of small, and I don't know what to charge it at yet. I'm gonna do another run through with it and time myself and, test out the materials once I get the pattern kind of looking how I want it. I think that's okay with the headband. I don't know. Anyways, still working on this pattern. All right, the other thing, let's go to my dragons. So I'm running out of Sweet Snuggles Light. I am. I only have kind of more of the muted colors. So I have the agave, silver, the fog, black. Sorry, I forgot the black. So we have black. Where's my notebook? Okay. So we have black, navy, agave, fog, the mustard color, and silver are the only ones I have left. I don't have any fun bright colors this. This is the last red one that I'll be able to do, which is kind of sad. But hang on, he's got a little thing that needs to be tucked. It's bothering me. There you go. Tuck you in. Okay. So I got to figure out what to do with my dragons, because I really liked it in Sweet Snuggles Light, but we're having, can't get it. I did it this way. This is with the Hobie Honey Bunny yarn, and I double stranded it and used the same exact hook that I would use with the Sweet Snuggles Light. I did 6.5 for the head, and the body was with 8mm. So here is the difference. This one is a little bit bigger, head size, and then also when it comes to the body and tail, it's a little bit bigger. This one is also a lot more firm, which isn't a bad thing if you're looking for something that's more firm, especially with children. This is more firm. It's still soft, but it's firm. This one you can squish it a little bit more, and I think it's just gonna be an interest, or come down to the preference if you like the more firm one, or the little squishier one. So this one, I would have to charge more for it because of the materials. I would have to increase the price to $25 instead of $20. So I didn't really want to do that yet. So I switched over to Bernat. So this is Bernat, I think it's called Bernat Midnight in Tweed. So you can kind of tell it's got like these little speckles in it, which I thought was pretty cool. So this one, compared to the Sweet Snuggles, is a little bit closer to the same size. I used, again, 6.5 for the head, 8 for the body. And it came out pretty close. But I don't know. I really do like Sweet Snuggles Light. So I think I'm leaning more towards the Bernat route. I think the next time that I do it, I think I'm going to go down a hook size for the head to a 6 millimeter for the head, still do maybe an 8 for the body, but then just cut out like maybe 2 or 3 rows on the tail. That's probably what I'm going to do. So I'll time myself. I'll see where it lands on my pricing chart with, you know, how much profit I would get for making it that way. So anyways, that is on the list of things to do this week for our dragons. The other thing that I did was I made this cow first. Sorry, this one was first. I needed a smaller cow pattern, and I found this one online, YouTube. This one I think is Zero Gravity Crochet. Super, super cute. I did not quite like how long the legs are for it. So I did it again, and I just attached the legs at a sooner round, and then just added another regular round on the top. And then I also increased the eyes on this one. I think the eyes just needed to be bigger. But comment down below, which way do you like better with this cow? Do you like this color with the crim rose and this antique rose color? Or do you like the light pink? Because they're both really, really cute. I think I might be leaning more towards the light pink. But this one just like, this is pop. This one really pops, and this one just kind of, I don't know. Yeah, comment down below which one you like better. I was also trying to work on a little fox. This one is another free pattern here online. I think it's Crochet by May. It is a really cute pattern, but it was just taking me too long for how big it was going to be. So I took a little break on it. I will finish it and probably put it in like a mystery bag or something, or do like a giveaway or something with it. But I had to take a little break from it just because I knew that it was going to take me more time than what I kind of wanted to sell it for. It wouldn't have worked out. So, but anyways, I have this little fox guy. At my last market, I also had a woman interested in my really big Highland cow, but it was a little bit out of her price range, and so I made some smaller Highland cows. I just kind of whipped this pattern up. It's so cute. It's cute. It even still has the little horns. I'm wondering if I need to make the horns a little bit bigger so that you can kind of see them above the tufts of the hair, or if it's fine that way. I also think I need to embroider like the little nostrils on the Highland cow, and he needs eyebrows as well. But it's so cute. So I'm going to make quite a few more of these small little Highland cows. These ones, I think I'm going to charge $15 for these small ones. And then my Pooh Bears, I think I'm going to increase the price on them to maybe $18. I think these need to go up in price a little bit. So if I do the small kind of cows, then I might increase this price to 18. So anyways, that is also, I need to reprice. Okay, I need to stop hitting my camera. I also made a little bunny snuggler from the Mama Made minis. This one is going to my sister-in-law along with the unicorn. You guys saw me make the unicorn. So that's for the new baby, and then this one is for her sister so that she doesn't steal the new baby's unicorn. So that will be going with my husband to Utah this week. Unfortunately, I cannot go me and the kids have, school and other responsibilities here, and the price, we couldn't afford it. So he is gonna go and represent our family there for to go see his brother and his new baby. So I'm super excited for him. Other thing that I was working on this week, which I'm super excited about, my husband's super excited about, is this Sylveon. This is from One Up Crochet, and oh my gosh, it is so pretty. There's still a few things I need to fix. Like, for example, the head, I think I need to tack down just a little bit more because of just the weight of the ears and whatnot. The head is always like leaning back, so I think I need to like sew it down just a little bit, the chin. And then I also got to figure out the eyes. I thought I had some felt that would match her eyes better, but I don't think it is. So I'm just gonna kind of give it just a break, but everything looks so good on her. So super excited about that one. But she will sit by herself. She will, if I can not move. There we go. She will balance, but I kind of want her head just to come down just a little bit so you can see her ears and her bows and stuff up there a little bit better. But yeah, oh my gosh. This took me, how long did it take me? Let me look at my time. 5 hours. About 5 hours, almost 5 hours. I'm sure by the time that I get the eyes on, it'll be just at 5 hours. But it looks so good. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, I gotta fix the head. But anyways, there is now Sylveon. I think I'm gonna be doing Espeon next. Espeon is my husband's favorite of the evolutions, and I think I'm gonna try it with this Loops and Thread Petite Pearl. I've never used the Petite Pearl before, so that's probably what I'm going to be doing next. I'll do a little review on the Petite Pearl, and I think it should look really good for doing Espeon with this. It'll be fun. It'll come out smaller than these other ones because it's still by the same creator, One Up Crochet, did the Mew and the Sylveon, and then I'll be doing Espeon with the Petite Pearl, so it'll come out smaller. Because that one was with the Baby Bear by Big Twist. And then that one was the Hobby Lobby Yarn Adorable. Yarn Be Adorable. There we go. So this one will come out smaller, but I'm super excited to do it. Because also it makes my husband happy. I like making things that makes my husband happy. The last thing that I have is that I have my first official order on Palm Street. They ordered 2 of these little mini turtles, the purple one and the yellow one. So this needs to go out today to be shipped. So I'm super excited about my very first order on Palm Street. I do have a event coming up, or a live coming up, which I'm super excited about. But yes, these turtles are going to their forever home in Louisiana is where they're headed to. So super excited about that. But anyways, I'm gonna get to work on some of these things that I need to do, and I will touch back with you guys in a little bit. Okay, I've got the little turtles in their little bag, so it's all ready to go to the post office to go to their new home. Yay, so exciting. Okay, I know I'm not supposed to buy any more yarn until I paid my husband back, but I made a little exception because this, I was told, would be maybe a pretty good alternative to Sweet Snuggles Light, and I had to try it out because of those dragon snugglers that I'm trying to make. If it, feels like Sweet Snuggles Light, then, I need it for those dragon snugglers. So that's why I bought it. We'll see what happens. It is a very heavy package, and it is wrapped very, very tightly. This is the Elise Voluto yarn, and I bought mine off of the Hobby Shop, something like that. But anyways, let's open it up and let's see how it does. It's wrapped so tightly that I'm afraid to I'm gonna cut my yarn or something. So I'm gonna try and carefully open it. Carefully. There we go. Okay, it is wrapped very tightly. Seriously. Okay, I might need some hard duty scissors. There we go. Come on. Okay. Okay, here. This is just the outer layer. I haven't even gotten to this inner layer yet. Oh my gosh, there's another thing. Okay. So they are definitely vacuum sealed in there. Goodness gracious. Okay. Hang on. There we go. Come on. They've definitely compacted it very, very well. Oh my god. Okay. Finally got the outer stuff off. Oh, a little welcome thing. QR code. Follow on Instagram and leave a review on website. Get a 15% discount coupon. Leave a photo with image on Instagram. Oh, okay. All right. Oh my gosh, how many bags is this wrapped around? I mean, I appreciate that. So if like one of the outer bags gets like damaged during transit, like they don't get dirty. So I do appreciate that, but there we go. Okay. This has got to be the last one, right? Nope, not the last one. Not the last one. Okay. This is like one of those like Christmas presents that your uncles or whatever would do, where they, you know, they wrap it up in like as many different ways as possible. There we go. That's the, there we go. Okay. Oh, it's expanding. Okay, now I can't hold it all in my lap anymore. Okay. Coming down. Alright, so I have my list beside me of everything I've bought so that I don't forget anything. It does feel really, really soft. I don't think... Grab this one. Okay. So it feels, honestly, like Sweet Snuggles Light and Bernat Baby Blanket, like, had a baby. Like, it is very, like, I don't know. That's the only way that I can describe it, is like it's in between Sweet Snuggles Light and Bernat. Because it's got the very, like, soft, the softer fibers that Sweet Snuggles Light has, but with more of the texture of Bernat, if that makes sense. It feels really good. So, anyways, I have 4 of these little pink ones, these baby pink ones, and these come in 100-gram balls, I think, is what it is. So we have 4 of these little pink ones. Yep. 4 baby blue. This has got to be black. 1, 2, 3, 4 black. Okay, good. We got all 4 black. 4 of this dark blue, navy blue, I think is what it's called. Navy blue. Nice. Okay, this one has to be pine green, I think. I have 3 pine green. Because there's no color written on the label. It just has like the, well, I guess that is color 532. Yeah, pine green. But it doesn't have like the actual like name on it. I like it whenever they have the name on there. Okay, we've got this gold mustard. So we have 4 of the mustard. Okay, 3 in this color green. It's called asparagus. But it doesn't really look like asparagus to me, but I didn't name it. All right, we have quite a few different color browns. So let me make sure that I have this one. Is this coffee? This is $4.93. Yep, coffee, and I should have 4 coffees. Okay, 4 coffee for $3.29. I should have 4 of these. I only have 3. I'm missing 1. There we go. Okay, 4 of this one. The lot number on this one is 329, and it is called tobacco. I would have named that differently, but again, I wasn't in charge of the names. So don't cancel me. I'm not talking about drugs and tobacco, but that's just the name of the color, okay? 310, I have 3 of them, and this is honey foam, which is a nice, really light color, almost like kind of like apricot. 3 of this one. This one is called Pink Sand. 866 is the color number. Okay, we got some orange here. Looks very bright on camera, but it's not quite that bright in real life. It is color 6, and it's just called orange. Just called orange. Also, I have 4 of these purple color. It's just called purple. It's a very light purple. And last but not least, I have 6 of this one, and it has no name for the color. It just says $5.99 is the color. So it's a very like tan, almost like the almond for Bernat. Looks very similar to that. So anyways, let's get to work on doing, I guess maybe some organizing first. Organize where I'm going to put these, and then I'll make something with them and see how they feel. Okay, the other thing that I need to do whenever I start ordering yarn is, if I had specific projects in mind, I really do need to write that down. Because I know I didn't get every single color that there was available, because one, you know, I'm not supposed to be buying a ton of yarn. I spent $163, if I didn't say that. $163 on all of this. But yes, I think I need to start like writing down what I planned to make with all this yarn, because I don't remember. I don't remember why I got some of these colors over some of the other ones. Like the browns, I always use browns, so that's not an issue. But I don't know, some of them I'm like, okay, why did I buy that? Like this one, the pink sand. I don't remember why I bought this one. Maybe it was supposed to be a nose for a cow or something. I don't know. I don't remember. So that is what I need to do now. If I'm ordering yarn for a specific project in mind, that's just like what I'm doing, not like a custom order. Because if I'm ordering yarn for custom, like I know that. But if I'm ordering something for a project that I have in mind that I haven't done or something, I need to write it down. So anyways, maybe this was going to be for sheep, not sheep, a pig. Maybe like a different color pig. I don't remember. Okay, let me get to work on this. Okay, so I got most of them put away. I do need to like reorganize all like the brown and like skin tone tan section, but for the most part, most of them are put away. So what I'm going to do is I'm immediately just going to start and make a dragon with it. Normally I would do a triceratops as like a test one, the Club Crochet triceratops, but I think I'm just going to jump right into it. I'm going to treat it exactly like Sweet Snuggles Light, and use a 6.5 for the head and an 8 for the body. I'll weigh everything to see what my price for materials comes out, if you know, takes less with the Sweet Snuggles, or if it takes, you know, the Elise Voluto, if this one is more cost effective. We'll see how it goes. So let's get started on that. All right, I'm back with my little dragon. Turned out really good. I really did like working with it. It is very, very soft. It is softer than Bernat, just like I said, but I would consider it a blanket yarn. It's more closer resembling Bernat blanket than Sweet Snuggles Light. So if you're looking for Sweet Snuggles Light, this is not quite it for texture. It is very soft. It is super soft, but just not, it's not quite it. We'll find it, guys. We'll find it, or Michaels will finally get their, you know, stuff together and give us our Sweet Snuggles Light back. But anyways, it came out really good. It was super soft, super easy to work with. Here is the comparison between them. They came out the exact same size, if I can actually put them up, like the exact same size. So that is great that I didn't have to really change anything. So here is the two reds side by side. Here is the small Bernat. So all of these come out to about the same size. So the Bernat baby blanket and Bernat regular one, I do have to change the head to a 6mm to do the head, and then the body kind of like a 7.5, 7-ish to make it the same size. But here are all the little dragons together. Super cute. So cost effective. What is better? Sweet Snuggles Light is still the best when it comes to price. Sweet Snuggles Light for me came to $12.88 for my time and materials. So Sweet Snuggles Light. Then it was the Elise Voluto. It came to $13.11. Then Bernat. Bernat came to $14.16. So they're all very, very close in material costs. So I guess it just kind of depends on what you can get, which one you like the best to work with. Because I know that, you know, Bernat we can get at Michael's, we can get online on Amazon, you know, the Elise Voluto, there's a few different ones that you can go to, but you know, shipping from a different country, there's always that. But I don't know, it's something that you guys can definitely check out. I will continue to play around with the Elise Voluto and do some dragon snugglers with it. Like I said, I really do want Sweet Snuggles Light to come back, but I will keep looking for something that is closer to the Sweet Snuggles Light, because we had the Hobie Honey Bunny, but I'm trying, guys. I promise you, I'm trying. And if I can crack the code for, you know, what we can use instead for the Sweet Snuggles Light, I will definitely let you know. Hey guys, so I just finished up doing some crocheting and stuff at the library, and I just wanted to show you that this is how crazy Texas weather is. Like, you can see the sun, but it's raining. I don't know if you can tell, like, look, there's all this stuff on my car. Like, Texas weather is crazy. The sun is out and yet it is raining. All right, we've made it back home. It is still raining, but it's got a lot more cloudy out, and the rain has come down a lot more hard, I guess. It's coming down more. So all is now right in the world. The sky matches what's actually falling from it. I don't know. But I wanted to show you this dragon real quick because I forgot to show it to you a couple days ago when I made it. But this one is a dragon that is kind of a combination of a few patterns. It's a combination of Hanagar Gurumi's Odin and Thor dragons, and also the fairy dragon here on YouTube. So the body and ears and horns are from the Thor pattern. The tail is from the Odin pattern, and then the legs are inspired by the fairy dragon pattern, and then the wings, I just did the wings because I just could not find wings that I thought matched the best in like size and whatnot. So, but came out really good. And then also like the eyes, this is going to be some new eyes that I'm going to be putting in my Etsy shop. These are going to be called Crystal Thistle. So they have these little crystal chunks in it of various sizes, and this really pretty like light purple. Oh, it's really pretty. I'm super excited about it. It might be my new favorite ones, but they look so good. So anyways, I got this dragon. Took me 2 hours, probably sell it for $45. I really like it. I really like this dragon. Oh, I hope it sells so I can make another one. Love it. Alrighty, and then at the library, I just focused on dragon snugglers. I was able to do 2 and 1 without a head. I did not bring my stuffing with me to the library, so these guys already had their heads done, and then I just crocheted their bodies and their legs and wings and put them all together. So these 2 are completely done. And then this guy, he has no head, but he has his wings. They're over here. I've got both of his wings that just need to be sewn on after I sew his head on, because I like doing the wings last just to make sure that everything lines up better. Because I've done one where I've sewn the wings on and then the head, and it just, I don't know, it just didn't quite look right. So I think it just is better to put the head on, line the head up this way with the feet, and then I can line the wings up better on the back with the head. So have to finish that one today because I wanted to have more black ones, and I did want to have more gold ones just because I think those are the more popular ones. And blue. I haven't done any blue. I was gonna try and do a blue at the library, but I ran out of time. So do want to do that. I did make another Highland cow last night. This is with this tricolor, I don't know, mix of browns from Bernat. I have this yarn. I don't remember why I bought it or when I bought it, I guess. I think I bought it to make loaf cats. But anyways, I thought that it might be interesting in Highland cow. I did make the horns a little bit bigger, but I think I'm liking the smaller baby horns better. But anyways, he's really interesting. He is. He's interesting. I think, me personally, I think I like this one better, but I think he's still really cool. So anyways, I have 2 Highland cows. I need to make more of the small one today. I have plenty of terracotta. I guess I was really lucky when it came to finding some good quality terracotta, because I think I have at least 4 skeins, and I still have one that I'm still working on. So like 4 completed ones that are up in my buckets. And it doesn't use that much of the Sweet Snuggles sand or whatever that one is. So I do need to make at least 2 more of these. Oh my gosh, it's already like Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. I don't know. We've got, it's coming fast. It's coming fast. It's coming fast. Another thing, I got this. This is some filament. And it is, I'm going to try and make some dragon eggs to put these in, like 3D print the dragon eggs. My husband has a 3D printer that he's borrowed from work. And so he's gonna help me 3D print some dragon eggs. So that will probably, I'll show you guys most likely tomorrow, because it sounds like I have no experience with this whatsoever, but it sounds like for the bigger ones to fit these dragons, I just hit my lip with this dragon head. For the bigger ones that are gonna fit this dragon, it looks like it might take like 6 hours to build up, or whatever you call it. So it'll be interesting to see. So I might have some that'll be like mystery dragons, or maybe they'll just, they'll all come with their own little dragon egg. So I don't know. We'll see how, that'll be another thing that I, because you know me, I'm all about like the math. So we'll see how, like, what the price to make each of them is. And I kind of have to think about the time, because even though it's being made, like, we don't have a very big one. We have kind of the smaller one. So we're probably only gonna be able to make one at a time. And if it takes 6 hours to make one, I don't know. I mean, we were looking at maybe buying a bigger one for us personally, not to use his work one. But I don't know. So we'll see what the cost is for these. They might just be some cool things that maybe, like, if you order one of these on Palm Street, maybe I send it to you in a dragon egg. I don't know. Things to consider. Things to consider. And then there's also the possibility that I make it and then I completely hate it for whatever reason. But that is something to look for in the future. But anyways, okay, I gotta get to work on something before my daughter, it's time to go pick up my daughter from kindergarten. So I need to pick something. I need to pick something and do it. Okay, let's finish this dragon. Let's finish this dragon, because we could probably do that before it's time to pick up her from school. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm here. I'm all set up. So I got here at 7 o'clock. We had to be set up, well, we had to have our cars out of the field by 8:30, and then officially set up by like 9:30, and then it starts at 10, because at 9:30 there's a 5K that's starting, so they didn't want anyone, you know, walking back and forth to their cars while the 5K is going. But let me turn you around and show you guys what I have. Okay, so setup is a little different today. I was trying something new, but here are all of our turtles and stuff. I need to tag those cows. I forgot to tag them. I do have some little chickens that I worked up. There's the dragon snugglers, and the sign has fallen over. Hopefully that sign stays. All these guys up there. Here's all of my small little $8 items. Cats. There we go. I mean, it should be great. Look, there's bounce houses and stuff over there. Something's going on. A little trailer, little ride over there. I think it's gonna be like goat yoga or something. Like, it is like so funny. And then all of us vendors are over here. Like, it is a beautiful, beautiful property. Beautiful. Okay, ran into a problem. My Square thing is not connecting properly. So I can still use my phone, I can tap to pay, I can do cash, and I can enter in cards manually if it's for whatever reason not any of those other things. So hopefully not a lot of people need cards that actually have to be like inserted, because I don't really want to type it out manually. So hopefully it'll just be tap and cash all day. Alright, it is 11:20 or so. I've made 2 sales. I sold my small striped rainbow dino and 2 backpack buddies. And I paid $50 to be here, so not looking great. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, we made a couple of sales. I think we're at $68 right now, and the booth fee was $50. So today's not a complete loss. We've made some money. We've paid our spot here, so everything else is extra income. So hopefully we get a few more sales. I think it's almost noon. That is it. Yep, 10 to noon. And we've got 2 hours left. There's a lot of people here, but just I guess maybe people just aren't quite buying. I don't know. Okay, we had a little bit of a rush. We're at 2:02 right now, so yay! Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I feel a lot better now. Okay, it is Sunday morning now for our little recap of everything that happened kind of this week. It's been a busy week, a very busy week. I'm so excited for everything that happened yesterday, but let's get into it. First things first, my dragon egg was finished right before the market, but I decided to not take it this time. Still kind of working on the kinks. It looks really pretty, but you can tell right here, that's where the seam is to open it. And I don't know, I kind of would like it more seamless. So I feel like if I had bought a different color where there's only like 2 colors changing instead of 3, it would be a little bit more seamless. But I do think it's really, really cool. This one I printed the big size. It's 7.5 inches tall, and you know, the dragon will definitely fit into him. And if I just tuck his wings under, there we go. And I can close it, no problem. Then, I don't know. So there's also a size that's slightly smaller. I got a 4-pack sizing one. So there's like an extra large, a large, like a medium one, and then a small one. And so the next size down is like 5.5. So I think we're gonna print that one next to see, I don't know, to see if maybe we can get away with that size. Because doing this size right here, it took $10 in materials to do and about 14 hours of print time. So anyways, we're still playing around with this, but I think they will be pretty cool. So this one might just be like a display item, and then I'll have a sign up that says, you know, Dragon Snugglers, $20, and then maybe charge $15 additional for the dragon egg. So it'll have a sign, Dragon Snugglers, $20, hatching egg, additional 15. Something like that. Because I think these would be pretty cool. They're cool and pretty. Have to make sure I close it properly. You don't close it too tight. You just close it kind of like finger tightness. Just, yeah, so it looked really good. Anyways, I do also need to like paint the bottom of it. The bottom is this not great color, so maybe paint the bottom black. Or maybe I have like some nail polish that kind of resembles one of these colors. So anyways, still working on the egg. But my husband's excited and helping me with that, so it's been fun. But anyways, let's get into the market yesterday. So it was an interesting day. It was an interesting day. I know it was kind of weird getting there so early, even though the market didn't officially start until 10. I was there at 7 just so that, you know, we were out of people's way who were running the race. But it was really cool. Really cool property, a lot of great people. They were super, super nice. The thing that I should have done yesterday was I should have worn my cowgirl boots, the ones that my husband just got me for my birthday. But I'm like, oh no, they're new. I don't want to get them dirty or whatnot. Forgetting that I had water treated them so that they would be, you know, durable and would repel water, because the grass that we were on was so wet. There was so much dew on it, and my sneakers were completely soaked. My socks were soaked, so all day long, all I was thinking about was, why did I not bring my boots that were water repellent, and my feet would be nice and warm and not wet and probably like super wrinkly all day long. So yeah, that was like the only thing. I didn't bring my side panels for wind because I was hoping that it wouldn't be super windy, and for the most part it wasn't, because I didn't want what happened last time where it hit and knocked everything else off. So for the most part it was good. There was a few things that kind of fell over from time to time, but nothing as major and destructive as last time. So let's get into all of my sales. I had 12 sales total, and the first one was my small rainbow striped dino. I love making that one, but I think I'm running out of good quality of the white Sweet Snuggles Light, so hopefully, I don't know, I need that one, I need it. So that one was the first one. Then I sold 2 backpack buddies, a mini stingray and a duck in a hat were the two. Sorry, 1 backpack buddy and 1 mini stingray for $15. Then I sold the purple elephant for $15. I sold the rustic chicken for $12. That was this color of chicken for $12. Then 12 o'clock, I sold all this to the same person. I couldn't get her to leave my stall. It was really funny. So she bought a backpack buddy, which was the duck in a hat, and then also the green dragon snuggler that I had just put out. Like, honestly, that dragon snuggler had been put out for maybe 5 minutes, and then she came and bought it. So she paid. She was about to leave my booth. It was so funny because I had my rug down. She's like, oh, I feel like I need to take my shoes off. I'm like, no, you don't have to take your shoes off. That's just, you know, in case the wind catches and knocks them on the ground, they don't get dirty or wet. And she's like, no, I feel like I need to take off my shoes. So she took off her sneakers and was walking around in her socks in my booth because she felt like she needed to take them off. But so she bought that. As she was like putting on her shoes and paying, she took another kind of glance at my booth, and then she saw the bear in my yellow rain jacket. Sorry, there's like something in my eye. The bear in the yellow rain jacket, and she's like, oh my gosh, it's a bear in a rain jacket. I'm like, yeah, and it comes off, and he's got holes for his ears to poke through. And she's like, I have to have that one. And her wife, spouse, partner, was the one who bought the rainbow dino at the very beginning of the day. She's like, oh, she's gonna be so mad at me for spending all this money. She's like, I don't care. And so she got the bear in the rain jacket. So she's paid $28 for the duck in a hat keychain and the green dragon snuggler, and then the raincoat bear was $40. So that was like at noon. And then I got an order for the small giraffe, the small pink sheep, and the small Pikachu all on the same ticket. So that came to $67. Then someone came and bought the small white sheep and the gray corgi dog on the same ticket for $30. Another small Pikachu sold for $30. Then someone bought 2 mini turtles. So that came to $15. one of the small Pooh Bears at 18. And then my last ticket of the day was another Backpack Buddy. So all of that came to $303. So $303. I'm very happy because it was kind of, I was getting nervous there. I was getting nervous there for a moment. But most of it was card, and we were able to tap using my phone, thank goodness. And then 15% of it was cash. So it was all in all a great day. So super, super excited. I don't know if I'm going to do it again next year, if they do put it on next year. I don't know. We'll have to think about it. There might be another event or something else. But let's move on to what happened later on that day on my Palm Street Live. All right, so after I got home, I was able to get everything packed up for my market. I came home, took a pit stop at Sonic to get me a Sonic drink because definitely needed a Sonic drink. But came home and got everything unpacked into my office, took a quick shower, relaxed for just a little bit, and then I went on live on Palm Street to sell things on Palm Street, and I was having such technical issues with it. I think what happened is my phone's app for it is not the most updated one, so I think it was having issues because I had to like stop the live and come back on and stop it and come back on quite a few times. Had to call tech support a few times. But then whenever I moved it over to my tablet, it seemed to be working just fine. But my camera on my tablet isn't as good as my phone, so that's why I like using my phone. So I have to figure that out next time. But oh my gosh, everyone who watched my live was so patient and understanding and was just absolutely the best. So we started at 6:30 and we went until about 8:30 amidst all the technical issues that we were having. But it was absolutely amazing. I sold a few things on it, so I want to show you. My very first thing that I sold was the Jumbo Stingray. The Jumbo Stingray for $65 was the Jumbo Stingray. So this is going to be going to its new home. Super happy about it. I was so ecstatic. That was the very first thing that sold. And my little basket. So after that, we did a giveaway. So I did the little koala bear. So this was a free giveaway going to a woman that won the free giveaway in my last live. I absolutely love her. She has just been so supportive of me. So happy that she won. Then I did another giveaway was the fox one. And the same person who won the fox also did an order for the dead opossum, the little green turtle, and the charcoal loaf cat. So these are all going in that same order. So excited. This will be shipped out tomorrow for them. Then I sold an upside down, there we go, a capybara. So this one will be going to its new home as well. A mini turtle, and I sold 2 of these mini turtles, so I have to make another one, which won't take me too long, but I sold 2 mini turtles to 2 different people. But yes, that was everything that I sold. I was super happy with it. Oh my goodness, it was such a great day. Like overall, I think like everything that I made combining the two came to be about $415 or so. So I thought that was really good for yesterday. So I'm just super excited. I'm super excited about just everything that's been going on. Like so much fun things have been happening. I was a little disappointed that the purple and pink dragon didn't sell. I thought that was for sure gonna sell yesterday, but that's okay. Someone else is gonna buy it in the future. I just know, but I don't think that's gonna stop me from making a new one. I think I'm gonna do a black dragon next, and then maybe like a green one. I've been just making dragons right now. It's just so much fun. I've been having so much fun with that. But I also got a list off Palm Street of some of the things that people are looking for. So I have a good list of some new patterns that I want to try to add to my Palm Street shop and to probably take to markets. So I'm so grateful for everyone, and I'm so thankful. I'm just so thankful. So, but keep a lookout for any upcoming videos. We've had a lot of things to talk about in this video. Oh, I did want to say, the Elise Voluto yarn, I've really been enjoying it. I've been enjoying crocheting with it. I crocheted that green dragon with it at my market, and it's just so soft. I really, really like it. So I do think Elise Voluto is a little bit better than Bernat. But the only thing about it is that sometimes they don't have quite the same colors. Like Bernat has a lot more colors, but the Elise is a little softer. So just keep an eye out for that. Maybe that's something that you guys want to try. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.